Good day everyone, my name is Ivan and today I will show you how to download and install a Solidworks Student Edition. So first thing you'll want to do is go to the Solidworks community download page. A link will be in the description and you're going to want to type in your contact information. So just be sure this is accurate and then you're going to select your role. So if you're a student or a teacher, I'm going to select student here. The next part is very important. So you should get a serial number that starts with 9020 from your lecturer. If so, you're going to select yes. If not, you'll select the no option. However, in that case, you're going to require a special code that you can only get from your VAR. So if you're with a university that has SolidWorks, you're going to select that option. Next, select the year you want to download and then just click Request Download. On the next page, there's just some terms and conditions. You're going to select OK and then accept those. So you're just going to click the download button and it is going to download the specific files you require. Now these are not the full installation files. Those are approximately 16 gigs. This is just the installation manager which you need to install and download SolidWorks. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up. So you'll see I have it downloaded here and I'm just going to run this program. So you're going to double click on it, just select yes on that prompt, and I'm going to plop this in a folder called SolidWorks. So I'm just adding a /SolidWorks there and selecting, and you just unzip that, and it'll automatically start the installation manager for you. So you'll see here, I'm just showing you it's not the full installation files, it's only about 19 megabytes. Okay, so we're just going to go back to the installation manager and you're going to select the install option at the top, select next, and so you'll see a bunch of boxes. So you're going to take the top box and enter your student serial number, which should start with 9020. SolidWorks is going to talk to the server, just make sure the serial number is fine, that there's licenses available, and then once it's done that, it'll ask you a few questions about what you want to install. So you'll see I already have other SolidWorks versions, so it's just asking if I want to upgrade it. You can do this if you have a SolidWorks 2019 version. So this is a very important step, selecting which products you want. So first, I'd urge almost everyone to untick the electrical option. It requires setting up a SQL database and very few students will actually use the electrical option, so just untick that. You can tick some of the other options off or on depending on what you need. Your lecturer will provide you with a document we've created on how to reduce the download size by unticking some of these options. So just try and tick only what you need. So next, you're just going to ensure you're selecting the right download option and download location. This should be correct by default. Next, your install location. So if you have multiple hard drives, just select the one you want to use. And then lastly, the toolbox is very important. So if you have an old toolbox, you can upgrade that or you can just create a new one. So I'm just adding that 2020 there, and then I'm just going to go back to the summary page. What you're going to do next is just click download and install, and it's going to start the download process. Once that is done, it will do the installation. So I'm just going to skip ahead till after the download is done, and we're going to start SolidWorks. So here I'm just opening it, quickly starting SolidWorks 2020. And then if you did everything right, it's going to say SolidWorks Student Edition. Now this is the activation manager. This is going to pop up the first time you open your SolidWorks. So let's just select that first option and next. You have a few options here. You can either activate via email or online. So if you have issues activating online, you can use the Activate via email page, and there's some instructions there. So just make sure you select all before selecting next. So it's going to activate all of the licenses you have. So we're just waiting for that to finish. And then once that's done, it lists all the licenses we have. You can see there's a few of my licenses and then a few education licenses which expire in exactly 3 years' time. So this should work for 3 years for you. After that, you'll need a new license code. So you can just select Finish, and SolidWorks should start up and should be working for you. Now, there's just one final caveat I'd just like to talk about. So whenever you uninstall or plan to install SolidWorks on a new computer, you want to do the next step. So you go to the top right, select License, Deactivate, because you want to deactivate the license before activating it on a new computer. It's the same process as activating, so you're just going to select all, select Next, and then it will be done with the deactivation, and you can activate on a new computer. And that's how you install and download SolidWorks. If you have any questions, ask your lecturer or ask in the comments below, and then good luck.